What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. You guys have asked mostly about how to get more customers for your business. I think that's the #1 request I get. In this video, we're not gonna talk specifically about one method, but we're gonna talk about the 8 ways. The 8 ways that you can get customers. So stay tuned. We're gonna go through all 8, get you some tips, tricks on how to do, what to do, etc. So on to tip #1. I guess not tip #1, but method #1. Method #1 is warm outreaching or warm introductions. This is where it is an introduction through someone else, and it's not just this random person that you're talking to that you've never had contact with before. This is one of my most favorite ways to talk to people. I like to go to existing customers. I did this just the other day with a countertop shop that buys shirts and hats and stickers and things for me, and just said, hey, just wondering if you know any businesses that would be a good fit for me based off of the stuff that you do, stuff that I want to sell to them. Do you have people that you can introduce me to? And can you either introduce me directly or can I name drop you? Now, the introduction can be via email, it can be via text, it can be just, hey, here's their contact information. Just when you call them or go visit them, tell them I sent you. That is what I consider a warm introduction. So again, did this the other day. They gave us 12 leads, and they were good leads. They were all in the construction industry. They were all business owners, all in different parts of the construction industry that we could then contact, drop names, and get some jobs out of it. Method #2, the opposite of warm, is cold. So cold outreach or cold calling or cold door knocking, people that you've never contacted before. Now, this is one of my least favorite ways of contacting, but it can be effective. This is, again, just finding someone that is your target market that you can go and reach out to, someone that you don't know, someone that you haven't been connected with in some other fashion. So this can be door knocking, mail, phone. There's lots of ways to do cold contacting. Again, it's my probably least favorite, but it can be effective. The way that I have found for it to be effective is if you take gifts, whether it's self-promotion stuff where it's got your brand, your information, drop it by, flyers, etc. Or better yet, something with their information on it. I've gotten quite a few sales from cold contacting by dropping off gifts that have their branding on it. Now, Daniel from the Facebook group likes to sublimate tumblers. I think he does 6 or 12 packs. I can't remember how many, but he will brand them with their tumblers, walk in and talk to people and try to sell them to them on the spot. And if they say no, he leaves. And guess what? Most of the time they end up calling him anyway and buying those tumblers. So there are good ways to do cold contacting. It's just finding the method that works for you. Method #3, content, particularly social media, posting online. This is a great organic way, and it can be done with YouTube videos just like this. It could be on your Instagram, on your Facebook page. There's lots of different places that you can post the content that can get you customers. Now, I don't use YouTube to really get customers. Some of you do buy stuff from me. It does work. But the thing that I would stress or impress upon you is don't worry about how many likes you get or how many subscribers you have. Worry about the engagement, because it's easier to look at the numbers and say, oh, I don't have 1 million subscribers, or I don't have all these likes or these different things. That's not what's matter. That's not what matters. What matters is meaningful engagement and turning those engagements into actual sales. So post stuff that will give people ideas in the print and promotional product. Post the things you're doing. Post, hey, we did shirts for this person, we did stickers for that person. Get permission, or post it and then ask permission. Post stuff that's relevant. Post stuff that will give people ideas, because that's what will drive the sales. And then with the engagement that you do get, do your best to convert that. Conversion is more important than the actual number of people. Now, obviously, the bigger pool that's there, the easier it is to get more and more sales. Again, don't focus on the big numbers. Focus on the conversions and the direct access, because that's what will make it more meaningful and turn into sales for you. Method #4 is paid advertisements. I don't do this myself because I don't feel like I have the right systems and processes in place just yet to truly benefit from paid advertisements. Because paid ads, if you don't have that system in place, the way to quickly respond to people or quickly fulfill orders, then the ads will work for a short time, but then they'll stop working. But paid ads is method #4 of things that you can do to get customers. I would suggest that you have systems and processes in place typically for our type of business, printing, promotional products, apparel, just sending them to your page might not get the conversion that you want, like we talked about in the last tip. If you have more of a product where it's like 2-inch stickers or 3-inch stickers or even pens, like I'm working on getting to the point that I will launch advertisements for my pens. Having a specific product that's easy for them to kind of do everything online is where paid ads can be beneficial. And it's not to say that paid ads are not beneficial, but before you run paid ads, I would make sure that your local listing is set up first and that you have a lot of reviews, because that will get you more traffic locally than paid ads will. Just my 2 cents, I'm not saying they don't work, but those are kind of the 4 things that you can do. Like I said, there's 8 things total. The next 4 are ways to get customers by the means of leverage. Leverage number 1, or I guess number 5 if we're looking at it that way. Referrals. This is my favorite way of getting customers. Referrals. I have the luxury of being in business for almost 14 years now. So referrals do come more readily for me because I've been doing it so long. But recently, as you know, I've been doing a lot of tumblers, and with good service and good customer support and quick turnaround and good pricing, and I said good pricing, not low pricing, good pricing, you can get referrals. I've already got referrals from it. I did some for someone and they sent me another message saying, hey, I wanted to introduce you to Sam. He saw the tumblers and wants to get some for himself. I've had a bunch of repeat orders from it. So in essence, that's a customer referring themselves. So method number 5, all over the place there, is referrals. And it's probably my most favorite way to get sales. Method number 6, affiliates. This is like referrals, except affiliates is where you have someone else refer you their customers. So right now I'm actually working with someone. They own an insurance company. And the idea behind it is you have all these hundreds of customers and they specialize in commercial insurance. So how can we take your customer base and monetize them in another way? How can you refer your customers to me that is mutually beneficial? So affiliates, it's like referrals, except instead of your direct customers referring other people, it's other people referring their customers to you. Now, a lot of people, when they hear of affiliates, they think of Amazon affiliates or other referral marketing type things. And that's really what it is. And does that mean that you always have to pay a commission to do it? No, you don't. In a lot of cases, you do. So method number 6 is affiliates. Method number 7 would be agencies. This is basically hiring someone to do any of the previous ones, typically 1 through 4, on your behalf. So that's hiring someone to do online social media. That's hiring someone to do cold calls, like a call center, give them a list. Hiring an agency to basically bring customers to you. Like I know insurance agents, like car insurance agents, that they pay door knockers. That's an agency. They pay people to go out and get referrals for them. In the commercial construction industry, or not even commercial, just construction, there's like home advisors that you can pay them when people submit stuff on their websites that you can get the referral. Like, so paying an agency is a way of basically have someone else do the other things for you. And again, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which we're only on number 7, they're about leverage. Again, number 7 is hiring agencies. Now you might have guessed what number 8 is based off of all the other ones. Number 8 is employees. This is hiring someone internally to do 1 through 4 for you as well. So it's like agencies, except rather than being a separate entity or separate thing, they actually work for the business or work directly with the business. This can be a salesman, this could be an assistant that answers the phone. This is the step that I'm currently in. We've got a salesman that we've hired. He's the one that when we got the warm referrals from the countertop business, that he's going and contacting them. He's the one doing the name dropping, and it's already worked into getting some quotes that will eventually land some business. So again, these are the 8 ways to do it. And what's gonna work for you is not necessarily what's gonna work for someone else. So let's review the 8 ones real quick. So we've got warm contacting, cold contacting. I don't remember. So let's review the 8 methods one more time. We've got warm contacting, we've got cold contacting, we've got content, and we've got ads. So again, those are the 4 that you can do yourselves. Now adding some leverage into it, number 5, we've got referrals, and then we've got affiliates, number 6, employees and agencies. And I know I didn't do those in the same order, but those are the ways. Those are the only 8 ways that you can get customers. If you think there's some way different, let me know down in the comments. As always, Print Fam, we'll see you in the next one.